I'm grateful to wake up and see another day. Life might not look exactly how I want it to right now. I may not have everything I desire, but the fact that I'm alive is a gift. I have one more chance to live, to contribute, to make an impact. Becoming a human being is a miraculous rarity, and I don't take that for granted. Rather than focusing on what I lack, I choose to appreciate what I have. You are alive against extraordinary odds. You're breathing, watching sunsets, looking at the stars, experiences most potential lives will never have. That in itself is a miracle. I remind myself constantly that although I'm not yet where I want to be, I've made progress. I'm grateful I'm no longer where I used to be. Each morning, before I even get out of bed, I list 10 things I'm thankful for, and none of them can be material. Gratitude reduces stress, shifts perspective, and unlocks happiness. Happiness doesn't come from wealth or status. You could have everything: money, family, success, and still be miserable if you're not grateful. Emotions like worry and frustration become your default if you let them. But when you embrace gratitude and see life as full of opportunity, everything changes. You get to decide, will you dwell on your problems or focus on your potential? I may not have arrived yet, but I'm not where I started. If someone didn't create me, they can't destroy me. If you didn't make the sun rise or the moon shine, you can't stop me. My motivation, discipline, and purpose are rooted in a deeper mission. That's what drives me. In a world full of abundance, too many people focus on scarcity, but you must stay grateful and use what you have, your mind, your abilities, your connections, to grow, love, and learn. Why do so many celebrities who seem to have everything fall into despair? Because external success isn't the same as internal fulfillment. Winning begins inside. Mastering your emotions, thoughts, and habits is how you create a meaningful life. Many people chase outer success and end up empty. Ask yourself, what fears are holding you back? What are you allowing to control you and prevent you from being fully alive? Face those fears. It won't be easy. It will challenge you, but you're capable. Confront your fear. Wrestle with it. You've got this. Reflect. Are you living on purpose, acting on your dreams? Or have you gotten comfortable and settled? Are you nurturing your potential or surrounding yourself with people who hold you back? Are you learning and growing or stuck in routine? Life should be an adventure, not a chore. To pursue your greatness, you need courage. You must be willing to take risks, to move beyond belief into action. That inner voice telling you there's more, listen to it. If you don't act, life will push you until you finally do. Sometimes we have to revisit old dreams, dust them off, reignite the passion. Remind yourself why you're here. Make a decision now. Where are you headed? Step out of your comfort zone. Build relationships, keep learning, and never settle. It's not just possible to reach your goals, it's necessary. Growth isn't optional. Challenge yourself. Seek mentors. Use the resources around you. Because ultimately, the key to your success is you. Hard times create strong people, and strong people create good times. Leaders anticipate. They don't just react. Problems aren't the enemy. They're the path to growth. If you don't have problems, you're either not living fully or you're ignoring what matters. Fulfillment comes from living your purpose, not just chasing success. It's not about lacking confidence. It's about lacking direction. Like great athletes who practice relentlessly behind the scenes, success is about what you do when no one's watching. Private discipline leads to public reward. You're going to mess up. You'll forget your lines. You won't always be perfect, but keep your focus on your mission. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Make discipline part of your identity. Prioritize your energy. It's everything. Without it, none of this matters. Emotions fuel everything. War, peace, business, family. Most people never learn to direct them. Feed your mind with inspiration and tools that strengthen you. Train your brain just like your body. Don't wait to be motivated. Create motivation. Most of the world's greatest companies were built during recessions. Patterns shape life. Once humans understood seasonal patterns, we evolved. Your life has seasons too. Spring, ages 0-21, is for growth and learning. Summer, 21-41, is testing and building. Fall, 42-63, is reaping, leading, and giving back. Winter, 63+, is mentoring and reflecting. Understand your season and live it fully. Even in history's darkest moments, like the Great Depression or World War II, humanity endured and grew. Winter never lasts forever. Spring always comes. One daily ritual that strengthens me is immersing in cold water. It trains my brain to act when I say, go. Not when it's comfortable, now. That small discipline affects everything else in life. If you can master your mind in the cold, you can do it anywhere. Most people are unknowingly influenced by their environment. That's why I take time each day to intentionally prime my mind with purpose, gratitude, and readiness so that life doesn't decide for me. I decide. Every morning, I take 10 minutes to center myself. The first 3 minutes, I focus on 3 moments in my life that I feel truly grateful for. Usually 2 major ones and 1 small moment, like my daughter's smile. This shift in focus alters your biochemistry in a positive way. Then I move into a 3-minute meditation or reflection that feels like a blessing. The final 3 minutes are what I call 3 to Thrive. I visualize 3 goals I want to achieve, but instead of just thinking about them, I feel them as already accomplished. I feel gratitude, celebrate their realization, and train my mind to see success as real and present. In just 10 minutes, this routine rewires my mindset for the day. Next, I send a heartfelt message to someone. Not a generic, great job, but a specific compliment like, I saw you take 20 extra minutes with those kids on Tuesday. That was powerful. Specific appreciation keeps me focused on the good in others. After that, I tackle the most difficult task of the day. Why? Because everyone loves a comeback story, the underdog who pushes through adversity. Life is a cycle. Good times make people soft, and tough times make people strong. If you're still breathing, you're still in the fight. You'll grow through what you go through. Don't complain, create. As long as there's breath in your lungs, there's hope in your heart. Giving up is not an option. No matter your past, your trauma, or your pain, you're not defined by it. You're shaped by how you respond to the storm. We often wait for the perfect moment to begin, but perfection is a myth, an excuse to avoid starting. Your story isn't your prison, it's your power. You can't win against the world if you haven't mastered your mind. Your dream won't wait. It'll keep moving. It's calling, catch me if you can. You must believe in your ability. Silence the doubts around and inside you. Say to yourself, I am more than my circumstances. I was born for this, and then go get it. If you want a breakthrough, you have to accept the process it requires. Change begins with changing how you think. Too many people stand on the edge of life, watching others live, wondering what it would feel like to leap. Just jump. You'll never overcome your challenges by focusing on the negative. Ask yourself, what would amazing look like for me? If your heart is still beating, your story isn't over. Make every breath count. We all have a purpose. You weren't born to just exist. You were born to leave your mark on the world. If you're frustrated or feel stuck, you're not alone. Sometimes all it takes is one story, someone else who overcame what you're facing now, to light that spark of hope again. Without hope, people stay stuck. But what if this time the therapy works? What if this time you really break free from addiction, from past abuse, from debt? Someone else did it, so maybe you can too. Growth often comes from struggle. When life becomes comfortable, you need to revisit that place of discomfort to keep rising. Not to stay there, but to remind yourself of how far you've come and what still drives you. Your dream, your gift, matters. Your hunger for it has to be greater than your fear. When you start to recognize your true potential, your power to create change, you awaken the part of you capable of miracles. Wisdom is choosing what pays off long term. When we start making decisions that bring lasting results, life becomes more like a dance than a battle. Sometimes, growth begins with something as simple as cleaning your room. If you're too proud to organize your own space, how will you ever organize anything bigger? Start with the small stuff, tiny, real improvements. They compound fast. Many people don't realize how much more joy and meaning their life could hold. If you're not living your purpose, you'll fill that void with distractions. We've all been given something unique to bring to the world. If you're not using your gift, there's a gap in the universe only you can fill. Success is getting what you want. Fulfillment is living what you're made for. Can you train your brain to appreciate? Because whatever you're angry or afraid about is blocking you from seeing what's already beautiful and real in your life. Be your own motivator. Your mind will trick you into staying stuck unless you guide it. You don't experience life. You experience the life you focus on. Believe in your greatness. That's the root challenge for most people. They just don't believe in themselves. You can know all the 10 steps to success, but without the mindset, none of it works. It's mental. It's belief. You've got this. I believe in you. Having even one person who says, I'm with you no matter what, gives you the strength to do hard things. Recognize your own potential. Love yourself enough to make the changes necessary to become the best version of you. Want to overcome self-doubt? Help someone else overcome theirs, not as a trick, but with genuine love and care. Purpose gives you drive. If you're doing it just for money or status, that motivation fades fast. But if you have a why, you'll keep going. You're not the best yet because you don't believe you are. Techniques mean nothing without self-belief. You have to sell yourself on your worth and your vision every single day. What you believe you deserve is what shows up in your life. So tell yourself, I believe I'm the best. I won't apologize for it. Scratch, claw, fight. Do whatever it takes, but don't quit. You were born for greatness.